Yo, Twitch. What's up, Theo, Podge, Ray, Monkey, I Slap. I'm gonna start calling you Islip. Islip Kitties. Frost Dragon, Animus, Boss, Bustrol, TNT, Goodbye, Mr. F, Super, Sushi Cat, Random Skid, Ray, Grumpier, Joshua, Woshu, and Sparkly Chicken. You all made it here before I finished reading the names, so congratulations. Guys, today we're gonna do more Fireside decks with Clark, and we're also going to do some standard bundle giveaways. I forgot I had standard bundles to give away, and this is kind of my last chance, so we'll probably do 2 codes every hour. We're gonna have a little bit of a shorter Hearthstone stream today. I only need about 2 decks worth of gameplay, so we'll probably do 2 to 2.5, 3 hours of Hearthstone, and then we're gonna probably jump to some Marvel Snap for a couple hours. So we're gonna play. I think Paladin and Priest were number 1 on my list. I'm not sure about the Paladin though. I guess Anachronos is pretty fun, so maybe we'll try Paladin. Priest had that cool big legendary. Shaman, I've already kind of played some of the big Shaman stuff, so I don't know. We may not do Shaman. It looks really fun, so I'm like, I'm torn, but I already have a good Shaman video. All right. Clark Hell screams in chat saying horrible things. Lomp908, thanks for the Prime sub. Regis, I was a naysayer about Marvel Snap early on. I wanted to say I was wrong. I suspect you don't get that enough from viewers and YouTube commenters. What, admitting you're wrong? It's the first time ever. No. No, honestly, most YouTube commenters, honestly, if somebody gives you crap on YouTube, says something rude, or like gives you a hard time about something, honestly, 90% of the time, if you go and you say, yeah, dude, that's silly, or like, yeah, dude, come on. I usually just say like, come on, dude, really? That kind of thing, you know, in whatever words. Like, you're kind of a hint that you're being unreasonable in whatever way. Sometimes more direct than others. Sometimes I'll just restate their comment framed the exact same way. But 90% of the time, people will come back and be like, oh, yeah, sorry, man, I was having a bad day. Or like, oh, crap, I love your videos. It's like, even the hateful comments, it's like, well, I think they just need a chance to vent or whatever. Which sometimes makes me feel bad for calling it out, but not really. I think it's still important to set the standard a little bit and be like, really, man? Like, this isn't the best way to express this frustration, you know? There's got to be better ways. Ooh. This thing's spicy. Do we tempo an Amalgam of the Deep? Yeah, probably. We definitely don't want to fall too far behind on board here. I don't think the Quel'Tha loss is really the play, given the 1-1 here. Yeah, no more Warlock today. Yeah, no more Warlock today. I haven't started editing that video yet. I don't really have time right now to do the sort of storyline of my descent into madness justice. That requires some actual editing commitment. Right now, we're just about getting videos out, just getting the new stuff out. Had that happened a month from now, I'd have time to turn that into a pretty good spicy video, I think. That's less true right now. Sanguine Soldier. I didn't get any signature cards. No, I saw people getting like 4 legendaries in their packs, like their golden packs. Apparently the golden packs have a higher signature ratio or something. I don't know exactly what it was, but holy crap, this turn is gross. Oh my god, that's actually a really gross turn. I guess we get as much of this tempo back as we can, huh? Do we need to respect these stats or the next wave of stats? You know what I mean? I'm gonna make a bold decision here. I'm gonna try to protect the 4/4 on board instead of these guys. I'm gonna let these go off, basically, I'm saying. I don't know if it's gonna be worth it, but I think he might have less minions and more like follow-up spells. I don't know what the deck's like though, so this may backfire. This might really be bad. Heads up. Heads up plays. Genius plays. Let's go. Actual Hearthstone genius RegisKillbin. Oh, this is dead, but it doesn't really matter. We don't need the 1/1 anyway. All good. We're gonna wait on this, I think. It's so good to get the minion. And we're not in a real hurry to play it right now. We have kind of a turn next turn with Bannerman, Quel'The Loss. Oh, I feel like a genius right now. Yes. I mean, he probably had a choice there because he still got four other cards in hand last turn. So he probably had a choice, but he was probably thinking like, okay, I'm going to shore up this board a little more. You know, get ready for the next wave, basically by leveraging these stats now. These decks are pre-made. Yeah, we don't get to choose these. Yep. We just have to play what Blizzard makes for us. It's the only chance we really get to play the new stuff, so. A lot of people on YouTube get salty saying I got early access. Not in this. Everybody can play these. I understand the salt otherwise. I get it, actually, but not in these. It'd be nice to get another minion here, probably. We don't really... Yeah, that's good. Okay. We don't really need Quel'The Loss here. I think just getting stats on board's better. Honestly, Sleepy Dragon against this deck seems really good. Yeah, better than Amber Whelp even, I think. Just having this to shut down a board later, force some real trades. I think with Flight of the Bronze into Cariel this next couple turns, we're going to really start to stabilize. Oh. Plague Spreader. Okay, interesting. What is that from? Is that in the deck? Oh, no, that's from Amalgam. Okay. Honestly, okay, I'll turn my Sleepy Dragon into that, probably. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. We don't care. Yeah. Let's just discover a new dragon, right? That'll be great. We'll get rid of the Sleepy Dragon. It's all good, and we'll discover a new dragon. Time Warden, we're not really going to be making a lot of dragons, right? I think it's just Ysera, yeah. Okay, that's a little different than a... Definitely a little different than a Sleepy Dragon, but I think absolutely fine. Bronze Defender here gives us the kind of defensive utility we're looking for. This card looks cool. All of these look pretty cool, actually. Oh. Oh, crap. Oh, Cariel's just amazing. Okay, this is... Oh, even better. Yeah, never mind. Well, is that better? How much damage am I hitting for? 11 and 4. 15. I have an 8/8 on board. I mean, I'm kind of setting up a 2-turn or a 3-turn lethal. That seems silly. This is a good board. Let's just protect it, right? I don't know. Like, there's something there, like, for sure, to set up the kind of the multi-turn hits and stuff. I get it. There's a line there, but I don't think it's right now. Remember the Fallen. Honestly, let's just protect our big boys here. Am I crazy? The green line is around the circle on this. Didn't it used to go around the whole taunt? Am I... That's such a small thing, but something about that looked wrong to my eye. Like the circle being around the... Wow, dude, these unending swarms are... Dude, it's just all of these, but thankfully this time they got some base versions. An Acronis certainly would have dealt fine with this, so... Yeah, visual bug. Okay, so it's not just my eyes. You guys see it too. It is in fact different. I mean, all right, good win. Clark was talking smack, but it didn't work. Smack failed. Hey, Jormungandr, man, thanks for the 3 months. I really enjoyed you in God of War. You were great. It's just some excellent acting. The way you made yourself look like that giant snake. Amazing. Giveaways? Yeah, we'll get there. We're gonna do one in about 15 minutes or so. I think we'll do one every 30 minutes. I did say initially one every hour, 2 every hour, but I think one every 30 minutes will be better. People will be happier with that, I bet. Paladin v Paladin. Do we think the Bronze Explorers are good enough here? 2, 3, something. Let's maybe look for one other card. We could play the Explorers first and then hand buff with Bannerman, but I don't want to backload the stats too much. I think I want the stats to be coming out pretty consistently, I guess. Okay. Their hand is maybe going to be a little more aggressive here. Oh, never mind. Just the Righteous Protector is all. Shame to be drawing spells right now. We want to be drawing minions. There we go. Not exactly my favorite minion, but it's a minion at least. Ooh, okay. Spicy. The Time Warden. He's got really big feet, it seems like. His shape is amusing. Very amusing. Did you guys... this tweet's not getting enough respect. I gotta show you guys this tweet. It's not getting enough respect. Maybe it's getting a little more. This is not getting enough. This is not getting enough respect. They're the same picture. This Corpse Ranger guy looks like Johnny Apple. That's a hat. That's not a cleaver. He's wearing a Johnny Appleseed pot. I find that so amusing. That tweet is not... I don't know if people don't see it. I don't know if they know who Johnny Appleseed is. I don't know the problem, but that deserves more. That deserves more respect. All right, we can put together a really good turn 4, right? This is insane. Or actually, maybe we just go Time Warden, huh? Yeah, Time Warden's good too. That's fine. Yeah, initially I had the tweet written as he's tipping his hat, Johnny Appleseed tipping his hat to you. But I thought, particularly because a lot of my audience is outside the United States, am I really... Oh my god, dude. I thought in particular because a lot of the audience was outside the United States that they may not be familiar with the Johnny Appleseed character. I didn't think that was probably an international sort of, you know, well, it's certainly not internationally based, but wouldn't even be familiar, I figured. So I thought it was important to include the character's art itself for comparison, and even the name. I found the name Johnny Appleseed as well with the picture. These are the sorts of small details that I think about when I'm writing copy and making content. Hopefully they're helpful. Sometimes you have to be a little bit more direct with references like that, or they'll just go over people's head. All right. What is Johnny Appleseed? Exactly. Yeah, Johnny Appleseed is sort of a historical figure here in the United States. Sort of, you know, it's based in reality, but I think there's a certain folklore to it as well. He was known for like spreading apple seeds all across the early United States and growing a bunch of apple trees. So sort of a folklore hero of sorts. Not a very... Are you like what's happening? Hearthstone, it's 1 FPS. What is going on? Okay, that was a different sort of thing than I normally have. I don't know what is going on with this game right now, dude. Hearthstone's just closed. It was so weird, that stutter. That's new. So anyway, yeah, Johnny Appleseed. Let's see if I actually get to play some Hearthstone. I do, okay. Yeah, I mean, this has to happen, of course, because we want to... Oh, we even got a playable... Yeah, I think we take it, right? This is probably worth more stats overall, technically. Yeah, yes, sir. It's good. I mean, you know, I could get an immediate 3-3, but this 3-3 is always going to be a 3-3. This is only ever going to have Divine Shield and Taunt right now, so... Let's make sure we realize that benefit. Was this card in the... Is this in the deck? Where did this come from? Has to be in the deck, I guess, but... I don't know. Hey, Buggy Man, what's up? Is this Blizzard's new attempt to popularize Mercs, make all the other modes unplayable? There's definitely a joke about Mercs being unplayable since the start. Somewhere here. I don't know if I'm the one to make it, but that is definitely a joke to be made. Alright, so they're gonna have the big swing turn this next turn, but I will be going into my Anachronos turn, so I can maybe just delete theirs for a minute if that seems sensible. We also have that silence in here as well, which is kind of cool. Anachronos getting buffed is pretty cool. Break upon the sands. This definitely feels like the kind of matchup where we want to jostle for board. You know, we could really just go coroner as well. We don't probably have to do the Anachronos now, but we'll see. Ah, okay. Yeah, coroner's probably a little better here. Let's save our Anachronos for emergencies, right? Sure. Oh, actually, does this have I played the timey guy, right? Yeah, I played the timey guy. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, all three of these getting Divine Shield and Rush is pretty cool, but it still doesn't really answer the Anachronos problem. I guess it does kind of answer the Anachronos problem. But we could just go Coroner Bronze Explorer too, right? That's not too bad. It's just not as quite clean on curve. I guess we do take this. It's definitely a good setup. Doesn't kill the Anachronos, but definitely softens it up. And we got really good value out of our Warden guy. Why is Anachronos overstated on top of a board clear? I don't know. I guess maybe because it's not really technically a board clear, but in a tempo deck, it kind of is effectively, because if you just end the game on the back of it, if the game ends before they come back, it's a board clear, right? Yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe they wanted to push Dragon Paladin. That's one excuse. Oh my god, what is happening? This is unbelievable, dude. I'm not gonna make it back in time for my turn, I don't think. My whole battle net now just won't. Oh my god, dude. BattleNet, Blizzard, like, Clark is just streaming from my PC. Fine, I'm streaming fine. I don't know what is up with my internet and Blizzard specifically. They don't seem to like each other for some reason. I don't get it. The rope is happening. I have to hurry. Oh my god, the rope is happening. I see it on his screen. I don't have time to pick that, right? So we can't do that. Oh god. Okay, did I lose a minion? I don't know how many were coming back. This is like it's like I'm at the Fast and the Furious. I gotta. It's like I got Nosdormu. I only have 15 seconds to play a turn because every turn I DC. I don't understand. Where did the taunt go? I guess Cariel and stuff cleared it. It's Cariel plus 2/2/1s. I don't know. I think that's all the minions that. Okay, good. Yeah. Oh, you're saying these used to have taunt. Yeah, there's a visual bug right now. Oh yeah, here, this doesn't have taunt. Yeah, I see. Yeah, man, it's sad. I would have the first Kazakhstan here if I wasn't DC'd, because I didn't get a chance to play, man. I wasn't gonna have time to discover 5, I didn't think. Or at least not carefully, anyway. Is he just, like, gonna die soon, though? I guess not with Cariel up, right? But we are definitely winning on tempo right now. We need to trade in some small stuff here to get room for Kazakhstan. No, Army Knife can have some lethality. That's really good, I think. Lethality is good, yeah. Recovery. Lethality honestly is good. I know that it's Cariel, so all the lethality is checked, but I still need to be able to get there. Boombox is kind of lethality and board though, so maybe we take that. Sure, okay. Kind of need to worry about like Book of the Dead a little bit with this stuff. So like Embers of Ragnaros on an empty board, what does that actually do? 12? Okay, that's not bad, right? That's not bad. I think we can live with that. Ugh. He got like all awesome board clear stuff and tempo stuff. I didn't get offered anything good like that. I got the Vampiric Fangs, that was it. Nightmare's pretty cool for me in theory. This puts like the Embers on the top of the deck. Is that something that we want? Not so sure. I think we just start whittling away. Let's do a little whittle. Little whittle. That's a good little rhyme. We won't twiddle our thumbs. We'll do a little whittle. Maybe we'll eat a Skittle. Vampiric Fang staying. Okay, that's a lot of healing to counter my kind of plan. Sad. Yeah, Ember's only good really with the Anachronos stuff specifically, I think. What was my next biggest card? Does anybody remember? After the Embers is... Had some 5-mana stuff, I think, right? We really want to give this back to them. Feels weird. Both of these feel weird, man. I guess if they're spending 5 mana on that, I'm not too sad. Ember. 5-drop, 5-drop. Boombox. Vampiric Fangs. What was it? Did I have a small one? Can't remember the 5th card. How would Time-Shifting Dragon work with, let's say, a Doomsayer on board? I think a Doomsayer would go off. No, probably not, because the turn has already started. I don't think it would. Oh, yeah, Army Knife. So there's an Army Knife in there, too. Okay. Army Knife Nightmare in particular is very spicy with this guy. It's 11, 22 damage. Now, of course, that's really less than that because of Cariel, obviously. Oh, we're just dead. Cool, dude. Great. It's like whoever gets Cariel first wins the game, like always. Typical Paladin stuff. I feel like we would have had a slightly better chance if we could have gotten my Kazakhstan down a turn earlier, but probably not that much. Cariel still would have gave him a huge advantage. Okay, I really... Oh, I'm gonna have to restart the thing. Alright, sorry guys. This is indeed the Fireside Gathering Tavern Brawl, yes. Yeah, the Warlock deck is not good. Don't play that. Don't you dare play that. Okay, Cariel is actually priority number 1 here, maybe. I guess perhaps priority number 2. There's a good chance we could just smork this down, but I think Cariel is priority number 2. This is an arcane mage with a ton of burst damage off their arcane cards, so if I can cut all that in half with Cariel, that's a really big deal. It's not exactly cutting in half because it's 3 damage, so it would round up to 2. But with Vexillus, that's gonna actually deal 4 instead of 6. So it's not. Oh, perfect. Yeah, that's really good. So not exactly cutting it in half, but similar anyway. Cutting it by a third. How broken does Rogue feel? Rogue felt good. I think Rogue felt really good. I wouldn't say broken, but good. Concoctions, I mean, there were some broken moments. We had some broken miracle stuff happening, but you know, there's a lot of peaks, a lot of high rolls, but still a pretty good consistency too. A little scary how the all-in Rogue miracle stuff after playing Concoctions still had cards in hand. You know, like turn 3 10/10s off your location, but you still have 4 cards in hand. That's a little nerve-wracking, I'll say. Because it, usually those all-in plays have come at the sacrifice of resources, but Concoctions kind of help prevent that, you know. That's spooky. Concoctions are fun though. Yeah, they're very fun to get like this random stuff. It also is enjoyable to have to kind of play around different outcomes within a fixed range. That's the best kind of variance, I think, when you have an assortment of outcomes, but they are in a finite range of outcomes. I think RNG and variance is really frustrating when it's completely unpredictable and totally you know, you can't account for all the variables. But Concoctions, it's like I have this fixed number of variables, they interact in this fixed number of ways. It's a significant number, but the game is different every time. The concoctions are different, but it's knowable, it's solvable. Not really solvable, but it's, you know, it's I can account for, okay, maybe they're gonna get 6 damage, maybe they're gonna get a reload and draw 4 cards. You know, I have the expectations a little bit. It's a tightened up range. All right, so we've got this early smork going nicely, but not the follow-up that we need, man. I think we have to just go ahead and do this for a playable card. Twilight Drake's not very big. I think I value the Amber Whelp more, honestly. Just the 3 damage matters here. We're getting really close to killing them. Cariel's 4 damage the turn I play it usually, so 3 damage is a big deal. Being forced to use arcane bolts for defense, that's a good sign. I like that. Aw, good snipes. Order of the Court's bad for me here. I actually need things that are playable now. I know there's at least a Kazakhstan in the deck, so. Oh, that's a good card. We like to see that. Could technically do it now because I kind of have a 7/8, but I don't really want to delete my board yet. Too many cards. I'm Kel'Thuzad and I have too many cards. May have to play for defense here again. Siphon Soul on that. Not Siphon Soul, Siphon Mana, I guess. What's it called? I don't even know. You think Druid should be nerfed in new expansion? It's really scary. I mean, it felt very strong when I played it, but oh, I see. Okay, I was like, why is he putting that to 2? What the hell? Interesting line. It was very scary, but you know, we'll see. It's a little premature to make those claims, I think, but definitely scary. Okay, this feels weird, but it 4 is a significant breakpoint because even through any sort of taunt, Cariel is still lethal next turn. So it feels weird, but this card, by the way, is good, dude. This is a good card. This card just feels good. 3 is so much bigger than 2. It's just so much bigger than 2. There are so many things that 3 deals with that 2 does not. It just feels good. It's funny how the Whelp is a 3/3, but like even those giant, you know, we saw that 4/5 guy, or maybe he's even a 3/5. He looked like he was 100 feet tall. This enormous dragon taking up the entire sky, and this tiny little Whelp that's like the size of this guy's head. You know, it's not much bigger than his head. Is a 3/3. What's the difference there? Okay, solid alibi, certainly not enough. As we said, there are 2 lines in this game, and we can either smork them down or get to Cariel and stay alive. We kind of did both, but it was really the smork down. We just went for tempo. Yeah, this guy's a 4/4 and he's the size of a bus. I forgot why Patches is a 1/1 when he's so big. It's because he's made of jello. much like yours truly. Oh, by the way, guys, I got Galactus. I forgot to tell you guys. I got Galactus in my Marvel Snap Shop. We'll play some Galactus later today, probably. I forgot to mention it. I'm excited. What does he do? He eats planets. It's sort of that's actually sort of what he does, honestly. Chad explained it. I don't want to go through it while playing Hearthstone too deeply. Okay. Derek Drake's definitely not my favorite card. I think we can kind of keep ones though against Rogue. We don't want to take too long. I know that for sure. We don't want to go too slow. Bundle plan throughout the stream. Oh, the bundle plan throughout the stream is to give away a code right now because I forgot. We're late. That's the plan. I'm gonna try to do a code every like 30 minutes or so. Let's do that. Yeah, this actually fits better. I'm not happy with this many 1-drops. I wanted a couple maybe, but this is maybe too many. All right, hashtag, what's a good hashtag? Time Warden. Time Warden. If you're watching on Twitch and you want to win a standard bundle, type hashtag Time Warden in chat. And at the end of this game, I'll draw the winner. Dagger Mastery. Yeah, double 1-drop seems just fine. Wonder if we ever coin the Time Warden. We don't currently have this activation, but we could go for it later. Concoctor again. Ooh, scary turn. Look at all this tempo, dude. Surprised he hasn't been playing this deck more. I feel like we barely played against this much. It's a really good deck. Yeah, let's not fall too far behind here. I think we even trade this way. The 2-for-1 never feels that good, but I don't really have a way to tidy that up later either. This has certainly some counters off concoctions. There's no question. There's deal 3 and stuff that deals with this. Okay, another downturn for Clark here. That's good news. Cariel always makes life better, I think. I honestly don't have any dragons. I think we got to do a bannerman for now. All right. Really bad hands. Is the 5/5 worth more than the hand buff on the dragon? Yes. Typically. Depends on curve, I guess, but typically, yes. Oh boy, here we go. Big old turn here coming. Yeah, there's the deal 3. Oh, actually, that's 2. It's a brand new, fresh concoction. I don't have a good way to kill that guy right now. Whelp kind of can, but look at all this value, dude. Oh, Warder kills it. Oh, perfect, dude. He is gonna get one more thing though, so I gotta kill off one of these. Still worth killing though, because it's just gonna get worse, I bet. So we actually would have been pretty happy to have played Time Warden last turn if we just stuck to curve. We would have had to trust the top deck. I don't know if I like that, but would have worked out really well. Gleaming just to draw. Okay. We just got to keep up here. Just got to keep up. Oh boy. Oh, going big this turn already, huh? What are we at? 5/5? Okay, that's not like crazy. Cariel, if it comes in soon enough, can like make these big boys a little less intimidating, I think. Maybe not going this turn after all? Time Warden can also sort of interrupt this stuff. Surely he's going, right? Like, it's already 6/6. Oh yeah, here we go. This is what he needed. Please slow down. Good Lord, stop it. Oh no, did he get it done? I'm worried he didn't get it done. No, he did. He got it done. Okay. That's right. Like it went. Oh no. Oh, I didn't know that was happening. Okay. Oh my. Okay, well that's not good. Believe it or not, that's bad. 24. I think we's dead, guys. I think we're very dead. This doesn't work with Mana Thirst, right? We're just very dead. It doesn't work. Cool. Cool. We're very dead. All right, time to do the drawing then. Let's see. The winner of the standard bundle giveaway, courtesy of Blizzard, is... It's Ethereal. It's with a Z, Ethereal. ITZ Ethereal. Congratulations on your standard bundle. Hey, you won. Here is your code. There you go. All right. We're going to do another one in about 30 minutes or so, folks, so stay tuned. Stay tuned. GG says it's Ethereal. Everybody, sorry I had to grab it. Oh, look at that. So polite. Apologizing for your good fortune. You must be from the Midwest like me. Can't handle good fortune. You must have the same upbringing I do, where too much good fortune or good luck makes you feel guilt for some reason. Can't just enjoy it. I feel ya. All right. Yeah, this looks fine. I mean, Time Warden's been pretty insane. Maybe we keep Time Warden. Kind of like Time Warden. Okay, and Akranos could be great against those big, crazy boards they build in this deck later. Board in the court, we're definitely going to dodge for a minute. Is Time Warden OP? I don't think so, no. You take a really big downturn just to set up a sometimes good turn. Because nobody's pumped about playing a 4-mana 3/5, right? It's just not, it's not good. And depending on the sort of rhythm or shape of a game, it could go really poorly if you do. Like if your opponent has a powerful board and you need to play a Time Warden, you're just going to fall behind and not be able to recover in time. And then also if you have a really bad hand. Gosh, I'd love to be able to play this. Number one, I don't really know our curve that well, so that makes it awkward. But number two, I need stuff. I need stuff. Oh, hey, Valagor, thanks for the Prime sub. That's nice. Cool, cool. Ugh. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do this now. It's a little premature, but I'll tell you what. We draw card number 1, so it's just more stuff. I have a 4. I have a pretty decent 5. I suspect I'm gonna get to 6. I think the next draw might be our 5 drop. I think, in other words, I think we have maybe even a really good 5 drop line here. I haven't seen a 6. I've only seen the 2 8s and the 7 that I can remember. Yeah, nice. Okay, perfect. Let's start softening this up while we can. It's pretty gross, but this is going to be an amazing turn 5. So that line actually worked out really well for us, I think. Ooh, those are a pain. But the taunt saves the day. It's all good. It's all good. We like taunt. We like taunts. I don't remember seeing a ton of AoE in this deck. Either way, though, honestly, we're just going to keep trading in to respect that, to honor that. I guess they can evolve it out, though. Shoot. Does it evolve? How does it work? I don't know how it works. If there's no 12, does it just whiff, or does it re-roll itself? Oh, there's a target anyway. Okay, never mind. Scratch that conversation. Happy we respected it. Time Warden again into Onyxian. This right now does actually let me fully clear, though. I think I like that a little more. We're just going to be playing Kazakhstan 8 as our win condition, right? Kazakhstan's certainly ready to go, so that's good. Oh, no, he's not. Wait, what? Okay, well, he will be after this turn, whatever the case. Oh my god, how is it possible? I thought I played more. Oh, they got a Vandar off that. I think you're pretty happy to get Vandar, even if you don't get your 2/3. I don't think you're too distressed, right? All right. Actually, this is pretty good math again. If we want to save the warder for a Time Warden turn, I think that's a little better. Oh, I'm losing my voice. I'm dying over here. So Kazakhstan now should be good to go, unless somehow Cariel makes more sense. We're certainly saving an Akranos for like their big from the other side Death Rattle board. We've seen them summon that a couple times in this deck. So it'll reroll itself. Okay, great. So we'll turn into an 8/9. That's fine. We're a little exposed, but with one taunt up, this certainly feels okay to me. Boomboxes are good. Yeah, boomboxes are good. Embers can definitely be good. We're a little ahead on board. with an Acronos in particular, might be able to get a good board swing. Pure Cold is good, yeah. Staff is our best pick here as a board clear, and Canopic Jars with like an Onyxian Warder is pretty cool, I guess. Banana Split might be a little harder to use. I don't know. All right. I'd say that was a decent lethal bundle, but not the best like removal or recovery cards there. So I think we definitely want to stay on the pressure front as much as possible. Bannerman also not drawing a card, so that's a noteworthy thing. There's not too many minions there in the... Oh, no, wait, is he? I didn't take Bubba. No, I don't think so, right? I didn't take Bubba, yeah. Boombox Canopics, also amazing, yep. Some nice little self synergies there. Yeah, you don't really want to Anachronos this guy just yet, right? You kind of want to kill this one the old-fashioned way. So... probably just Time Warden Pure Cold. All right. Taking some risks here on this 5-1 being alive. Actually, on that note, we should play this first just to be safer. Should have done that after the last attack too, but hopefully the 5-1 lives, right? No, dude. No. This is fine. Remember, this works now, so it's all good. It's until the end of your next turn, so current turn and next turn. Instead of the Pure Cold, we'll just build the board up. I don't think there's a ton of board clears in this deck other than From the Other Side, which can function as a board clear effectively, but is not inherently a board clear. Now that is a little more annoying. Canopic Jars here would be sick, dude. Embers is less sick, I think, but maybe a good time to carry all then. Either Anachronos or Bannerman's gonna get jacked up here. Who's it gonna be? Do we hit this? We kind of have a fixed amount of health here. I take 3 for that sake. For some potentially better math later. I don't know, actually. Maybe not. I love the art on this card. That looks so cool. I like really high contrast art like that. It's a great silhouette with some really bold color usage. That looks cool to me. That's my like style, my aesthetic. Oh, dang. Okay, now that I was not anticipating. All right, jeez. Maybe this needs to be Anachronos now? Not exactly the board we were looking for, but I need this to go away, right? I guess, yeah, man, I don't know. 12-12 might be pretty hard for him to kill. I don't know that... It depends on how good this Embers is, right? We might have a lethal setup, but... I mean, this is like 26 with weapon, so... Yeah, here's that same weapon, The dragon banner's really that like dark, crazy dark color now. It's good armor gain. It's a pretty good board coming back. Oh, this is kind of a neat combo, isn't it? Not exactly what we would normally expect to do, but I like it. Boombox would be better, but I think sometimes you just want to play the cards you got, right? It's good enough for me. Okay. Sure. Why not? Hit the dude first so that it didn't kill a snake. Arguably you could try to kill a snake to get one more legendary on board, but I like having a little bit of a you know, sticky board behind too. That's nice often. All right, so Brucon's pretty good. This clears most of the board, but here's that stickiness we were talking about, right? Maybe protect this next legendary here. Create some friction this way. This seems like it could be a really good Embers turn. Now, I will say, well, maybe not. Not if he goes for taunts, I guess. If he goes for taunts, probably not as good. We'll have to see. Brucon does have healing, so that's one thing to keep in mind. Yeah, taunts, alright. Damage, not irrelevant, honestly. Not irrelevant. Oh, I forgot. It's time for those to come back too. Oh my god, I didn't think about that. Okay. Not that bad though. Staff of Scales actually makes this pretty chill. Pretty chill, I gotta say. I think we just hit for 12, don't we? He's on deal 2 again, so keeping these alive is not a thing we're thinking about. Oh, that has taunt, but it's not showing. Yeah, that's weird. We play this, don't we? Like, this deck just doesn't have a lot of board clear. Okay. I need a timer for Anachronos, man. It's really easy to forget, right? It's really easy to forget. Great board. If he has another From the Other Side, does he have enough minions left that make it good? I guess he does, right? He hasn't really been playing them. They're all copies. I guess he's played some at this stage, but not like a ton. Oh, okay. That's fine. It's not much worse, or maybe even a little better. I guess, well, not a little better. We lost the giant guy. Never mind. Not a little better. But solid minions here anyway. So Embers on this dude's actually pretty legit. This is a good window for it, because he'll heal a little bit off the death rattles and stuff, but that's okay. That's happening anyway, so it's good timing if it's gonna happen. Nothing here dies, so that's good news. And this is such a big hit that we're kind of setting up pure cold attack for lethal. Well, not with a hero power again. My god, this freaking hero power is really causing me some ire. There's more armor gain too. Jeez. Oh, and he got the Nasdormu. That's annoying. Crap. I need Canopic Jars off the top, please. Boombox, huh? Let's just spend our mana on this, right? I think it's okay. We have nothing else to do, and I don't think the freeze matters, but just in case we need to spend that mana again later, we have a Embers for lethal or something. He's going face. Just a Moarg, okay. Can I get Canopic Jars one time, please? Yes, okay, cool. This feels very nice. Gonna heal again a lot, but hopefully between the legendaries and... Oh! Okay, that's good. I like to see that. All right. Can we clear the minions here, guys, please? You're not doing a lot of work yet. Oh my god. Guys, clear this stuff. Please, give me a rush minion or something, too. That's a little better, okay. Oh my god. There we go, okay. We didn't kill it. Like, do I kill it? Like, do I want to take another 4? I think there's a pretty good chance it... Like, yes, of course it kills the Lich King always, but... Is there any chance I die if I take 4? He's dealing... I go to 5. He's got 3 off his hero powers. There's like no way, right? These boombots sucked though. I don't know if it's worth it protecting the Lich King here or not, because like, do we really need it, you know, that sort of thing. This is a risk. I don't know. I don't know how he answers this board though. He's out of From the Other Sides. Like, I don't think he has anything left to answer this board. I think this just wins. I just want to make sure I have enough damage to handle any more like big healing or whatever. He has like a Drakuru, but that doesn't answer this stuff very well. Schooling, I mean, I don't see how that's good enough. Another Moarg, okay. This is why we wanted the damage, right? Swarmers. These might challenge my Embers a little bit or something, right? I don't really think so, though. Pure Cold's 100% lethal, right? Always. This is kind of a scary game, guys. Cool. He went toe-to-toe with that Kazakhstan for a hot minute. That was not bad. He took me down to 9 cards. Like 9 Kazakhstan cards, right? I guess I only played 8 for the record, but jeez. Like, that's pretty tough. That's a crazy game. Fun game, too. Fun game. Really well executed, though. Favorite deck of theory crafting? Definitely that Lorthamar Shaman we played. That was amazing, hilarious. Making minions 16 times bigger. That's it's just delightful. I kind of want to do that in Wild with Shutterwalk. Just see how big I can make minions. Just make like a million minion or something. By my hammer's might. Okay, they can have pretty nasty boards, so we'll keep an Akranos, actually. Good luck with this Warlock deck, though. Watch me lose to it after all that yesterday. You got Path of Arthas already? I mean, I pre-ordered, so I think it's part of it. I don't have, like, access yet, but I do believe that I will have it at the right time. I wonder if he'll hit like the perfect opener again. He's been so lucky with his stack, he's gonna think it's amazing. Coin is not like amazing in this deck. 3 drops wise, what do we have? We have not a lot. I don't know. Okay. Rewarded for my greed. We have the 3 damage guy and the bronzy boy, so we can see why they brought Bronze Explorer back for core set, by the way. It seemed at the time like such a random inclusion, but now we have the bronze Dragonflight, so suddenly making a lot more sense, isn't it? Ooh, that's good, man. Fantastic curve fix here. Honestly, I like Amalgam a little more. Just having that flexibility can be nice. It is conditional something's on board, but I don't think that'll be a problem for us. Time Warden into Warder looks good. If you open standard packs during Fireside Gathering, can you open March of the Lich King cards? I doubt it. I bet the standard packs are limited to... I bet that's a thing that flips over on Tuesday. But I really don't know. Do you feel Arcane spam OTK might be a thing? Yes. Yeah, we played it yesterday. Yeah, it felt pretty good. Well, I don't know if it felt good, but I mean, it got there. I don't know if it would get there against Renathal decks, though. We weren't playing Renathal decks, so that could make the difference, maybe. So this Warlock deck he's playing, it had like that Fell removal card that deals 5 per cast. It had a lot of single target removal, but not that many like really good AoEs, as I recall. So in other words, I think this will hold up pretty well. We have, you know, 8, 10, 12, 14 health on board, and he should only really be able to deal 10. So you kind of assume the 2/1s die if he plays 2 of those. But the 4/7 should hold up okay. So we'll go into this turn ahead with an amalgam to play, which is kind of nice. 3 golden legendaries and 6 normal ones. That's great, dude. Grats. Hey, Miku Pog, thanks for the Prime sub, by the way. Very cool of you. Very cool of you, sir. We just go here and trade in, or we try to protect this buff, I guess. Probably try to protect this buff. Ah! It still goes on this guy because he's hard to kill, but didn't want him to lose his shield, you know? Sad. Okay, do they have any 7 mana removal or anything? Like, I can't think of anything he had. It's 7 mana, right? There's just nothing. Yeah, see, the slime's gonna be too late. He got it too late. Like, if you get the slime on 5, you're a happy person. If you get it any later than that, it's like, screw you. You don't win. He doesn't even have a taunt here, so I can just ignore this and go face. Is this lethal? Certainly is, yeah. It's the same exact feeling I had with this deck every time. Clark's finally feeling the pain of that inconsistency. We had a good line, though. Good curve for us, for sure. Guys, I'm gonna do the giveaway again. It's actually time. We're an hour in, so we're gonna do it about every 30 minutes for a couple hours. Then I'm gonna run out. But let's do another giveaway. Archive that one. Ignore that. Ignore that. Ignore that. We're doing a new one. We're gonna do a hashtag invincible, because that was just on board. Hashtag invincible. This is for a standard bundle, courtesy of Blizzard. If you guys want to win a standard bundle, type hashtag invincible in chat. I'm going to go take a pee break. When I come back, we will draw the winner. So give me 1 minute. And just like that, Regis never returned. I have no idea why I was wearing my headset. I don't usually wear my headset on stream anymore. I kind of just did it. I don't know. So the winner is Frosty Nick. Frosty Nick, congratulations. You are the winner of the standard bundle, courtesy of Blizzard. Holy crap, you won. I thought, dude, Frosty Nick won a code in 2020. So at least we know he's a loyal viewer. Hey, you won. He won a code in November of 2020, 2 years ago. That's wild. Actually kind of insane. How lucky do you have to be? He says, I did. Yeah, wow. I know this because when I went to Whisper him, I see the win from last time. Absolutely nuts, dude. You're bonkers. All right, we're probably gonna play like one more Dragon Paladin game. I'd like to get a cool Anachronos game if I could. Maybe I need him to like play a kind of minion-y, tempo-y deck. Maybe like Warrior. I don't know yet. After this, what are we gonna play? Priest? Did I decide to play Priest next? Yeah, probably Priest, yeah. But Undead Shadow Priest seemed kind of cool. Frosty says I follow for more than giveaways. Okay, good. Thank God. We can check that with your chat review. We won't though. I won't put you under the heat. All right. Yeah, this looks fine. I don't think we want the amalgam yet. This is Warrior though. This is good. This is exactly what I requested. I don't know if he was listening or not, but let's see if we can get a good Anachronos against a Warrior board, I think is the idea here. We might just tempo out though again too. Who knows? That seems to be working fairly well. Regis is a different human being without his glasses. Yeah, it becomes apparent how tiny my eyes are is why. For Quel'Tha loss. 3 days until launch. Sort of just 2 days. Monday, Tuesday. I mean, today is Sunday, depending on how you count your days, but you know, less than 48 hours, right? So I would say definitely 2 or fewer days. This 4-5, dude, it's good. That's a good 4-5. Regis has to have tiny eyes to make up for his huge heart. How did you know about my enlarged heart? That's a medical condition. It is. I don't have one, but I actually have shockingly good cholesterol and blood pressure and stuff. My wife, despite being tiny and who would appear healthier at a surface level, is the one who has all of that in much worse states than myself. It's a lot of genetics and stuff at play. Yeah, I need more cheese. That's honestly though too, like my wife eats like a ton of, like her whole family and culture is like really pork based. They've had so much pork in their lives. I don't really eat that many like meats or fatty meats. I've been like a turkey and chicken guy my whole life. So I think that's probably at least part of it, but also genetics too. How did Dex beat this, by the way? This is just so good. It's just so good. Let's trade in the small guys. They have that like whirlwindy card, I think, so I mean, these are gonna die too, but we don't want to expose ourselves to too many whirlwindy boys. The doctor actually say shockingly good. Honestly, yes. I mean, I don't know if those are the exact words that were utilized, but yes, the implication being that for someone of my size and age, yes, actually, surprisingly good, I think was the takeaway. Again, I'm not going to tell you it's the exact wording used, but that was the moral of the story. Oh, I didn't release lethal, did I? No. Close though, dang, we're really close to lethal. Yeah, relatively good perhaps is, yeah, maybe that's the word. I mean, there was an implication of surprise though. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. I don't deserve it, but the Moomin dude, thanks for the 3 months. Keep up the good work. Need to sleep now. Work tomorrow. Best wishes from Sweden. Wow, man. That's awesome. Thank you. I always really love hearing all the different countries of the world you guys are from. It's always really fun to hear that. This Dak dude just murders people, I swear. Nobody can keep up with this turn 4, turn 5. I mean, I think an actually like good refined aggro deck would probably do that, but it's really strong. Double whelp lethal? I don't think so, right? Because that would have only been 6 damage. We did 5 extra. I accounted for 2 not being enough. I don't believe 3 was enough either. Oh, you mean this turn over the top, maybe? Oh, maybe you just mean for fun this turn. Sure, that could also be lethal too. Hey Osmo, yeah, I just saw that while I was peeing. I saw the score. Congrats, England. What a good Anachronos. His name Anachronos? What's the? I want a good. No, you can't play Death Knight in this brawl. Perhaps a bit of an oversight, I thought. But yeah, you can't. Okay, this isn't the dreamy 4-drop guy, but maybe he'll be okay still. Spell Demon Hunter's not working in this brawl. I was planning to make that one of the main decks I played, but it's bugged out. I guess that's what Clark says anyway. I trust him. Kind of shuts down Coin a little bit and Quelth the Loss a little bit too. This deck's a little weak on twos. All the 2-mana cards seem to be like that kind of stuff. I don't think we have like a good tempo 2-drop, do we? Really not excited to hero power here. This 4/5 could definitely bring us back, but I don't want to take too much chip damage in the meantime. If we take a bunch of chip damage, we're going to be really sad. You gotta speed run the Death Knight prologue. Well, I mean, I will not be like leisurely strolling through it, I'll tell you. But yeah, I mean, I guess I don't have to play Death Knight first, so there's probably a good argument to doing other stuff first. Like just to get things rolling on stream kind of thing. Anachronos. Okay, that might be our bailout here. 'Cause we're behind. I'm gonna be really behind. I wonder if on oh yeah, 6, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Thing is though, if this pulls me back. Okay. Dang, is this gonna be better, or am I better off just killing this Trog right now? Ooh, that gives me a coin play. Oh, I think I like this even more. I don't think I can take another big round of damage, basically, is the idea here. I lose coin, though, if I do that. Oh, what I'm worried about is that by the time we get to Anachronos, it's probably going to be too late, honestly. Because they're going to have over-the-top damage at that stage. Hitting the Trog only removes 1 damage is the real pickle. Okay, this is such a weird line, but I think it's actually right. I think I have to remove more damage immediately and trust the Anachronos later to stabilize. I just know how much of a check damage here is going to be because this deck has so much burst damage in hand. They got like quick shots, arcane shots, the new ricochet shot. They got something else too, I think, if I remember right. But I just have to really respect that. Okay, so see, we saved another 2 here on the trade as well. So now we can go Warder and kill the Trog, or we can go Whelp and maybe go for Quelth the Loss instead. Maybe just go double Whelp here now. Now that they've lost the board, it's like, actually, we don't really need the Anachronos so much anymore, right? Now we just go double Whelp, I think. Just leave the 1/3 down. So 13 is where we're working from here. Is that going to be enough? I wish I could trade this in on that old card that gave you attack and let you heal. That's what I actually need now. That's what we need. Yeah, Shanzi, you really did say just draw the other Whelp. Yeah, you said that and it happened, and it's the right play, I think, too. Pretty magical stuff. Okay. So far he's got a lot of like minion damage based stuff, but that's just drawing a lot of cards now, which is very scary because that of course turns into lots of damage. Yeah, there's the quick shots we were talking about. I kind of need that Cariel, or I need to discover that 5-drop heal, which I can do with my 1-mana card, but that's the only one, I think. Order the Court gives me Cariel, but it's a turn too late. I just won't win like that. Can I set up any like counter lethals here? Like this is, you know, a lot of damage for a future turn kind of thing. Like if I'm somehow not dead. I don't see that happening, right? There's not enough damage in the world. I think we're dead. I think we're just dead. Anachronos won't matter. Time Warden won't matter. Quothalos times 2 is 6, 10, and 6 damage is only 22. Yeah, it doesn't set us up. Not to mention, I'm sure we're dead, but it doesn't set us up. That's an arcane shot for lethal. Yeah, a little tough, a little tough. Hand was kind of fat, and we got just... This is what I talked about, right? Like, sometimes I think a fast enough aggro deck going under this. That big Trog early made our life awkward. Couldn't coin as quickly as we wanted to, probably. I might have changed decks, guys. We're gonna run out of time if I don't. I didn't want to hold Clark too long today. I was gonna do, you know, just 2 to 3 hours of Hearthstone. So let's swap it over to this priest for a minute and see how the priest goes. Let's see how priest does. This was like an undead shadow priest with Balasaf or something, as I recall. Anachronos name literally translates to back time. Yeah, an anachronism is something that like if you're watching a movie set in 1970 or something, right? And a car shows up from 1985 because they didn't catch it, or it's like, you know, or if a song plays from 1973 that's 3 years in the future, how could that be? This is set in 1970. That is also an anachronism. So anachronos is definitely things that are like out of time, or things that are moving to the future inaccurately, that sort of thing, right? The Starbucks cup in Game of Thrones. Yes, that is absolutely an example. Yeah. Why Starbucks is not only, you know, an anachronism, but also perhaps a universalism. Like, why does this universe have Star Wars or Starbucks in the future? What in the world? This is really powerful, probably, but is it worth it against another priest? What are the odds we mirror matched here? Renathal doesn't seem worth it. All timelines lead to Starbucks. It's just a result of evolution. It's any timeline lead. That's actually pretty amusing to think about. Any open system with evolution will eventually coalesce into a Starbucks. That's amusing. I'm not gonna play the Deceptor, of course. We're gonna go Shadowed Spirit into Animate Dead, I think. Probably. We'll see if it's dead or not, or when it dies, but humanity will always find a way to make pumpkin spice. I don't remember her in the Spice Girls. I hope this deck isn't viable. I do love the color scheme of it. It's awfully beautiful, all these purples, but the play pattern could be a little frustrating. All this kind of unavoidable damage and stuff. More of a tea or coffee person. Definitely tea. I don't really drink a lot of tea, but I like tea, okay? I hate coffee. I feel like everybody else is playing a big prank on me. Whenever I drink coffee, I taste this like horrific bitterness that I can't seem to get away from. Like, you know, doesn't matter what I put in it. Even if coffee like shows up in ice cream or something, it's got this like aggressively bitter flavor. I think I'm taking crazy pills. Like, I think I read something once about some people, like, you know, there's like that cilantro gene where some people like cilantro tastes like soap or whatever to some people. I think I have the same thing for coffee. I read about it one time. I don't know. Maybe I just really hate bitterness. I don't know. But my wife and I had like this alcoholic drink not too long ago that was really bitter. and we had about the same tolerance for it. So I don't think it's like generally bitterness that's a problem for me. Cause she likes coffee. I don't know. I don't know. I have that same thing, to be honest. I have it for cinnamon as well. Now see, I like cinnamon. Okay, I feel like I don't have a problem with cinnamon. Mysteries of the world, guys. I don't know. Wish I could tell you. Mysteries of the universe. New Orleans cream alcohol. An alcoholic milkshake. No, I don't really drink much at all. I'm not a big drinker. I love the smell of coffee. I think coffee smells amazing. It's just when I drink it, I don't know. Just don't do it well. I think I'm just a little baby. I've always heard like grown-ups like coffee, you know? I'm just a little baby, I guess, because I'm just not feeling it. All right, this is not perfect, but it's a start on dealing with this board. We have the same decks, yeah. Everything you see him playing, I also have a copy of somewhere. Oh boy. Doesn't feel like it though, does it? My hand looks like a control deck. He's got all these like crazy smorky aggro-y cards. What's happening here? I probably gotta play Blackwater Behemoth, but it does not feel great in this board shape at all. We could maybe try to trust the Twilight Deceptor. I don't know what shadow spells I have. We could maybe try to trust Thrive in the Shadows as well, but I got a feeling those aren't gonna be good enough. Let's just Behemoth and try to reset a little bit here. I guess I really want this to hit the 1/3. Please hit the 1/3. 5/1 less interesting for sure. Hopefully this still does eat a trade though, and I heal like 20 off of it, right? At the very least. Zyrella's in this deck, but we don't really have a lot of great death rattles yet. Just that one guy or two guys. I'm a dog person. You're curious about that as well. Ping here is brutal. Really perfect answer to deny more healing. Ugh, why is this deck so bad? Can I get any like crazy lethals here or anything like just stupidly surprising? I don't see how. I mean, I think I have like 6 damage basically. Why are these all so bad? That's what I really don't understand. Just have nothing interesting to do. This is worth what, 5, 6 damage. It's actually better to kill this than this in some weird way, but it just feels so backwards and wrong. We know these spells all suck too, but I guess just in case something's there, I don't know. There's no way out of this really. I might have technically been alive-ish if I'd killed the 5/1, and but I couldn't kill the 1/3 and the 5/1's the problem. So his deck's way better, yeah. It wasn't fair. He did seem to get the better cards though, to be honest. Like this felt way stronger. The 4-drop guy felt way stronger. I was sitting on a bunch of clunky 8-drops and stuff. Is it gonna be a meta rager? I don't know. There's a part of me that thinks that it's probably still not the best 3-drop in this deck. Because it is the one that demands like actual follow-up to feel good. Like you have to res it, but there's other ones that are kind of just good anyway. I wonder sometimes if just like would a more consistent undead be better? Because if you don't get the follow-up, you just make the rager, you feel kind of bad. It just depends on the consistency of the deck in that case, right? It becomes a consistency check. Is there enough consistency to make it the best minion, or is there not? We'll see. We'll see. Data will tell us. All right, so Bone Caller definitely makes our life a little more interesting. I think in this case, we do look for some undead stuff. Against Druid, we kind of got to go fast. Maybe we keep a Leaper or a Leper here to deal with some of the early board threat, but we're really looking for a good early undead. Svalna's pretty much garbage in this matchup, I think. Yeah, I too find Renathal a little surprising for this deck. Because you're trying to find, as you say, specific synergies. Like you want to make sure you have enough density of undead. So to have Renathal in here, you lose that. It's also, I think, at a base at least, it's more of a control deck. Or, excuse me, more of an aggro deck. Like you've got all this early game aggro undead stuff, but then you've also got some of these greedy control pieces. So I don't know. Maybe they thought if they added a Renathal and some Svalnas that it would be more mid-rangey, but I'm not sure how well that works in practice. Leper's really nice here, though. Glad we kept this. That card's going to be great for later, hopefully. But this is a really nice matchup here. Still no undead in hand, though, for our Bone Caller. We're seeing the downsides of Renathal, perhaps. This guy looks really cool, by the way. That is sick art. That's really cool art. Looks very warlocky, but I like it. Yeah, Mind Spike's not bad here, worst case, is it? Still no undead, though. Man. It's really tough. We want to play coins. I think we get rid of the Trog. 1 extra damage is not going to be the difference maker here, I suspect. So, yeah, still not a single undead other than Svalna in hand. Really tough. We could bring back the Leper. I mean, be better to put another card in the pool first if we could, but whatever. No, this is not running any Svalna Infinite stuff, no. Where are our undead, man? This is brutal, right? This is a really big whiff. A really big whiff. I mean, that's tradable, right? That's the best play I have right now, to trade into a good card. I can coin Svalna this turn, I guess, if nothing else happens. Or maybe if Shadow Word still makes sense at 2, but that seems increasingly unlikely. Banshees always look so terrifying with those super long necks. Undying Allies looks pretty cool. Grave Digging. I don't know why this is a shadow spell. I guess because he has like purple light in his eyes. It seems a little bit more like an action, but I guess if you're controlling that skeleton via spooky magics, then maybe it counts. All right. Worst case here is Leper Ping again. This is just, I cannot believe how colossally slow this deck has started. Like, you can't run Void Touch to Tinda in a deck like this, you know? There's just no way. Like, how do you have these together? All these cards? I don't think so. Yeah, I guess I could have identity theft into some of their undead to be. Yeah, that's I don't really want to pay 3 mana to do that, but at this point we might be desperate. I don't know if we have a better choice. The Nerubian Flyer. Malfurion wants us to join his cause, so he's passing out Nerubian Flyers. So these seem to be based on play order, the way when they steal. So that's good to remember for later. These two stole, not this one, right? So that seems interesting. All right, man. I guess we're literally gonna grave dig because I have nothing else to do. You know, am I really gonna spend 4 mana on grave digging right now? It's so bad. Like, it's just so bad. Oh, and I still don't have it. I still don't have an undead. This is crazy. Have you ever seen anything like this in your life? I really don't think I have. This is fine for now. We don't need to go again. I'm 13 cards deep without a single undead. I had to spend 4 mana to draw 2 cards. Oh, I still didn't hit one. I was gonna try to maybe play an Undying plus an Undead. I don't know if there's any cheap enough. It may not have worked out, but may not have been possible. But man, the Crystal Smith Cultist. See, another really aggro-y card. I just think this deck's really divisive, really split down the middle. Like, I don't know if that's gonna work out for it. This build, anyway. Okay, playing a lot more stuff into the Shadow Cloth Needle. Never mind, not playing into the Shadow Cloth Needle. If only we had an undead that were dead somehow. Oh my god, can I kill this off easily? To activate this, no. So I'm just gonna die, aren't I? This is 3 damage. It's just not enough, really. If this made all things take extra damage, we'd be happy. I just can't, but this guy kind of looks undead. He's almost dead. He looks really sickly. Does that count? Can I get like half? Just absolutely miserable. I mean, this really doesn't even do anything close to enough, right? Nothing's actually even dying. Gotta ping this off too. I'm stupid. Just trying to stay alive here, I think, right? But to what end? I don't know. I think we're dead. 7, 10, 11. I mean, imagine having this many cards in hand and not being able to play anything. Like, it's just not good. It's not good. We saw Clark play this against us, and he hit like this nutty opener with like Basilisk and stuff, where he had just like the perfect set of minions. And instead, we've got this garbage. And of course, now I draw Renathal, dude. This is unreal. So till turn 8 to find an undead. It's like playing Quest Priest, but it's undead instead of mana costs. We never found the first step of the quest for playing our undead. All right, we're gonna play this now, and it's gonna feel OP because we're gonna hit like the the right side of the deck. I'm sure eventually we'll be like, oh my god, this is so good. How do they allow this? Play neutral undead minions? I can't play anything. I'm playing the deck recipe. I can't change it. Yes, I think your logic is sound, but I can't do it. I'm not allowed to. Yeah, I would definitely build a tighter 30 card undead focus deck, right? I guess we have to hard mulligan for undead. I don't see another path because... Oh, I thought I clicked that, but okay. Oh, all right. High Cultist Basilisk gives us some interesting... This could be... If we get an undead to fuel this, we're going to be over the moon, right? Over the moon. Basilisk looks pretty crazy. Just really glowy, isn't he? First, I thought that was his big clawed hand, but that's just the ghoul in front of him, huh? All right, you are not undead. You are very blue, but you're not a ghost. Does this really help me find anything? They don't really run undead. I guess this is tradable. I don't know. Here we go again. With finally, it's like Where's Waldo, but it's undead. Did you spot an undead, Regis? Nope. Sorry. I think we give up ping for the draw, right? The crystal shall decide your fate. We did get a tempo card at least. That's a start. I need to hit it here so I can go for the big Basilisk on 5. You know, we want that big Basilisk turn. Well, we don't hit it. All right, this is fine. It's not good, but it's fine. Basilisk's gonna come down on 9 or something, you know. Perfect timing for my tempo play. I can't wait to play Basilisk and then die to 100 arcane bolts. Yeah, I too think the wording on the undead's a little weird. I mean, it's right. It does exactly what it says, but so many people have responded sort of counterintuitively to it. It's one of those technically correct, but perhaps not super intuitive kind of wordings. I don't know that I could do a better one. That's the other side of it. It's like just the way it works kind of has that slight hesitation bundled into it. Like, wait, what? And you're like, oh, okay, sure. I get it, I guess. One of those things. Yeah, so still no undead. Okay. I mean, that's an undead. I'm going to play that. There's no question. We're playing that on 6, and I'm going to give it Reborn. And then hopefully both will die, and Basilisk will bring me back 2 6/6s. Like, that's not bad, right? We'll take that. In the scheme of the universe, that's okay. I kind of think Basilisk might be better as a card that brings back big threats as opposed to small ones, but I don't know. They might have to Arcane Bolt this, right? It's kind of scary. Oh, freeze. Okay. Freeze instead makes sense. I'm gonna disrespect the Magisters, honestly. Let's do it. I'm gonna disrespect the Magisters. Let's go. Svalna's animation's so cool. If a minion died last round would be different because it's after your last turn. That includes the current turn. So it is different. That's what I mean. Like it's if you wanted to include both last turn and the current turn, that's the right way to say it. It's just very you know, it causes that little hiccup in your brain. Make it a keyword. I mean, they could. Most of the like tribal kind of effects mechanics aren't really keyworded out, you know. Same with elementals. I'm generally pro keyword, I guess, but they didn't kill it, by the way, guys. He just said, nah, screw you, Reg. Not gonna be killing that, I'll tell you right now, buddy. See ya, Reg. I want to wait to use this as a big surprise and heal a bunch, or do I want to use it now? What's better? I think we use it now while we have the board. It's one of those things he's gonna have to deal with, and it doesn't even matter if it's frozen, so it becomes even more problematic. Question is, do we buff it or do we buff small enough for damage here? I think we buff it. I don't really care that much about the damage. Like, we do, but 2's not such a significant amount that keeping this giant monster threat protected that he kind of has to deal with seems more valuable. And I guess you could freeze it and trade in all your stuff. That's kind of a solution, I guess, to the problem, but I'm okay with that. Yeah, see, there's still people in chat who don't understand. Yes, your current turn also counts because your current turn is after your last turn. So that's why it's worded that way. It's so it is correct. It's saying what it's, you know, it's saying the right thing. It's just that it's confusing a little bit. Okay. 3 mana. 5 mana. I mean, I kind of don't hate whispers. You don't really want to silence off this reborn, but ultimately it's not that important. I can clear the board, right? That's worth something, isn't it? This burns a card. I don't know if they're happy or sad about that. Is this really worth it to clear the board? I don't know. I lost the dude that makes this activate automatically, right? So, oh, this doesn't work. Oh, I thought it, well, no, I guess it doesn't work. That makes sense. Oh, they have what they need. He doesn't care about burning a card. Am I dead? Do you have enough at 38? That's pretty impressive, actually. How does he have so many? My God, dude. Stop it, bro. The Void Touch gave him lethal, man. I didn't think he'd have it yet. I'm really sad. Gave him the bonus. I hate this priest deck so far, by the way. All right. We'll try. Oh, that's. Oh, yeah. I thought that was rogue for a second. I thought I clicked rogue accidentally. Oh, that portrait still. Let's try this one more time. Yeah, very confused priest deck. Yeah, that's my, like, how are you running Void Touch Attendant and Behemoth in the same deck, right? What? How do those go together? Am I a control deck or am I an aggro deck? Why, if I'm a control deck, why do I care about Void Touch Attendant? You know, if I'm an aggro deck, why do I need Renathal and Behemoth in my deck? All right, let's try to play for a big undead line. Let's try to hit some undead, see if we can actually make this work or not. Not undead, but a good tempo card. But again, what are you doing here? You're not purple. This deck's only supposed to run purple cards. This is a very dark portrait when it's got the shadow on it.
The crystal shall decide your fate.
Do we have Undead? We haven't seen one in 3 games other than Svalna. I guess we saw that one dude late in that game last time.
I don't have enough mana.
I thought that was the 3 mana tradable thing. Yeah, we've seen one Undead in about what, probably 20 draws? I think we've drawn about 20 cards and seen one Undead, yeah. And the streak continues. Hey, there's an Undead. Cool, yeah, we'll take it. That's purple. See, we like the purple cards better. What did I tell you guys? All right, we're gonna play Amorphous Slime next turn. Now watch me draw an Undead and I miss the Drethier. What do you guys want to bet? How much money you want to bet that I draw an Undead and I miss the Drethier after waiting for 25 draws? No, thank God. Okay. Excellent. So instead, we're playing his deck against him. Even better. Now, we don't really have a way to kill this off super reliably or anything, but once that dies and once Drethier dies, we'll have the Bone Caller to res it. That's kind of cool. The multitudes cry out. Dude, I love that Clark's finally experiencing this Warlock deck for himself. I love that he's got a full hand and literally nothing to do. I've been there, buddy. Trust me. Oh, that's a good answer, though. That's a good answer. I've been there, buddy. Don't you doubt I've been there. I know this pain. Hey, there's an Undead. Holy crap. They're in here. What do you know? Bone Collar. So now we probably want to avoid the Scourge Ragers because we want to find more Drethiers, I think. Probably just here and here next turn. Hopefully whittle him down with Drethiers, but I think he's just still going to get one of those boards that's really nasty, you know? Still probably going to be hard to win. In a lot of ways. But we'll do our best. Darkon. So we like, listen, this deck has failed game after game. How did we finally make it work? We got Warlock cards. His deck fails too usually, but how's it gonna work? Well, I stole his cards. Yeah, it's like if you don't hit Scourge Rager, you're screwed. Yeah, that's exactly how it's felt so far. Okay, softening this up or trying to kill it? Oh, emptying hand space. I see. Maybe looking for suffocating again, number 2. That'd be a good hit. Oh, he drops the slime instead. Oh, what does he have instead? What is better than slime? Whoa. Now that surprises me. Is this just lethal? I think this is just lethal, right? Don't even have to attack, bro. One of those giga lethals. Cool. Yeah, I mean, that was a fun game, right? But it did not really showcase the deck well still. The attendance there for the Darkon, yep. That's right. Okay, I would love to get a game where Basilev actually does something. Here's sounds good. Tacos sounds good, man. I don't want tacos. Is the only place that I get tacos from open and or delivering food? I don't know. We're gonna find out. This is a good hand. I mean, do we keep the curve here? We're not. I mean, I guess we don't really want void touched on one, do we? Honestly, no. Let's look for card draw on undead primarily. That's what I think we care most about. Yeah, I mean, technically an undead, I guess, sure, but not exactly. Okay, this is a good card. Undead and getting some cards. Oh my god. Yeah, I like their cards. I'm gonna give it Reborn. Good early card. I need one of these to stick into the grave digging turn 2 is my thought, so giving a little extra survivability is kind of nice. Because we may not get another one, right? Okay. I think I just found out my favorite taco place is closed. Oh my god. My heart just I'm worried about this. They had like this crazy construction on the road they were on, and it was like closed to through traffic, so it was like really hard to get there. I also didn't go for a long time, and I guess they temporarily closed, and now it seems like they're permanently closed, which my heart just shattered a little bit. I almost drove there the other day. Thank God I didn't. And also, the opponent's a jerk. Ooh, saved though, maybe. We like the Rager here. Okay. Instant activation's nice. Buff is pretty chill too here. Ooh! Okay. That didn't count. That's not after my last turn, so I mean, if this dies, you know, it'll be in the Basilisk pool, but is that worth it for one dude? I don't know. This guy's he's not undead. He's a mech and a demon. He's not a zombie. He's a demon. There's a difference. Is this worth it for just a 7-2? I mean, a 7-2. A Rager. Is one Reborn Rager gonna cut it, or do we try to get better? I think we try to get better. I'm convinced I can do more. We're not gonna win this game short because we haven't gotten a fast enough start, so I think we need to do more. I don't know what it's gonna be, honestly, but maybe like our damage leper gnome type guy, the ghostly leper gnome guy, the 3-drop. It summons 2 rangers? No, I don't think so. One died on my turn. Only the second half died after my last turn. The one killed itself on my turn. That's not after your last turn. On my turn. Only the back half died, remember. Again, I know this is confusing. I understand. Okay. Do they just have to trade this in, I wonder? I'm pretty happy, I think, if this eats a 9/8. Freeze instead. Okay, I see. I see. It's a little harder for me to deal with in this deck, honestly. I don't deal well with stalls like this, you know? The version they would have got, yes, indeed, the version that would get resurrected is the base minion. Yes, as we talked about, I said I don't think a 5/4 reborn's worth it. But that's not 2 minions, that's 1 minion. Come on now. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna have that. Nope. You and I both know that's 1 minion. Stop trying to be right and just let's just communicate like human beings. You all know that's not what we were saying. All right. I just don't have an answer to any of this stuff. This actually just doesn't do anything until I play a card. Is that even the right play though, or I just go for stuff? I mean, okay, I guess. I don't know. This overdraws me right now. I don't know if it's worth it. Just soften that up. He's really going face a lot. It must have another freeze, yeah. It's trying to stall me out here. I'd like to evolve after I damage it. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, wow. Spicy stealth fish. Oh, he's going for the other one too. Giving it stealth, that's cool. Oh, come on, dude. Dude, come on. That's so annoying. I am so dead, by the way. Like, this is so stupid. This guy's the plan, but how much do I buff him, I guess? 9 is a pretty important number, so I think we gotta burn a card here, unfortunately. 10 is much better than 5 in this case. All right, probably still dead, but, well, maybe not literally dead, but I mean, still in a tough spot, let's say. Still in a tough spot. Take an aggro deck, add lots of non-aggro cards. Yes, it's exactly what's happened. Yeah, take a control deck, add terrible top decks and poor control cards. Yep, that is exactly what this deck is. You know, I don't need the deck recipes to be these like perfectly refined monstrosities, but I do think it's helpful if they are pretty good. Like, you know, in other words, you don't want them to be like just complete failures, because some people might be playing these. They might have, you know, might just be like, oh yeah, this Blizzard built me this deck, I'm gonna check it out. You know, if you're a casual player or something, that's not an unrealistic loop. Going face again. This has had absolutely zero fear. I wonder if he's like got a Brucon up there or something he's planning to flip things around with. Gosh, we're so close to like maybe just killing him, honestly, because he's like void touched and stuff. If we had that that weapon that got burned, I think we'd be in legit business here. I think we'd be in legit business. Shadow Word Devour helps me a little bit from a math standpoint. Yeah, I kind of like it. I don't really think I go for Plague yet, because this gives me good trades still. Oh, I got a 0/1. Oh crap, I didn't see that. Oh, I can just ping that though. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I guess we ping this then, don't we? Yeah, let's just dump a card. We've got hand size problems coming up quite consistently here. So okay, I feel like we've stabilized a little bit. That's kind of nice. Remember, I had to play that 1-drop just to create space. I don't love it being out there necessarily, but it's just the permanently re-added card means you don't get to grab your card unless you have only 9 in hand. Unlike other card generation stuff, you can't have 10. All right, this looks like a pretty good option. Value trade and evolve. It's going to be the 8/8 always. So we can kill the 8/8, not too big of a problem. Basilev in that case also brings back my dude. Kind of don't have a great way to deal with the 6/6 taunt here, though. This is probably a little better, right? Is this active right now, though? I don't remember. No. I guess with ping, it's still fine, though. Again, I'm just kind of playing on the back foot here. I don't know how happy I am about that. But we're stabilized, right? We've gotten through quite a few threatening board states. I don't know what one's next, but let's see how we do. No, from the other side. I think that's probably good. Feel kind of relieved about that. So Rager here can instantly activate this Shadow Word, which is sometimes nice, although that's getting evolved, so I guess we'll see. Oh, still nice. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty good. Let's just activate this, clear this board. Surprisingly okay amount of face damage, and I get a little board back too. I think you love that instant activation, right? Okay. So only one undead out for Basilev, but you know, 5/4 reborn, whatever. We'll see. Might be worth it. We're kind of running out of plays a little bit, so Brukon. So that feels like clear and hit 6. He should have maybe hit 6, or no, he's gonna go taunt. He's not gonna hit 6. Oh, he's gonna hit 6. Should have hit 6 first, then I guess you could have got 7. Oh, it still works. You still get 7. Oh, all in one battle cry. Sure. Makes sense to me. Why not? Ooh, now Shadowed Spirit. Now that's a better card for both Animate Dead and Basilev and all these other plays. I'm at 8 and he's got the freaking Fire Invocation up though, dude. Like, that's not my favorite thing to see. Let's try to find the deal 4 thingy. The Healy Arcane Missiles, right? Oh, this is not what I meant, but also similar plan, I guess. Seems like we need a little life. All right. I really want to ping and I want to get a minion back, so I guess we're gonna just go ahead and animate Dead just to get some tempo here. Oh, great result. Yeah, that's perfect. So now this might be the right time for a Basilev, because now we have both halves of this alive. So if he kills both halves of this, then Basilev brings back 2 of these spicy boys. So finally, perhaps the time we're looking for where that's good. Still worried about being dead soon, though. Thankfully, shadow spells do heal a little sometimes. Yeah, Zyrella is always a heal 10 too. That's a good point. We don't have a lot of death rattles, but if we're really desperate, yeah, Zyrella's good in that regard. Okay, so this is sadly not going to be dying for the Basilev. Is he going to evolve this? Oh, no way. He's going for a lethal King Crush. Oh, not a King Crush, but pretty insane. Dang. That's pretty insane. I mean, it does make my Basilev better, but these are really hard to deal with. Gosh, yeah, these are a real pain. What a high roll, dude. That was risky. There's a lot of bad 9s, dude. Perhaps a good play, but that was risky. Oh, I don't have a lot of good stuff to do, but I think we start here just to see what we find. The 5 cost AoE thing's pretty interesting, for instance. Void Shards. I mean, I probably have to do it if I'm not gonna Zyrella, which I've already decided not to Zyrella, so I guess this is the move, but man, we're just barely hanging on here, guys. Barely hanging on for dear life. I probably got a Zyrella next turn, right? I just don't think, do I have literally any good death rattles or any at all? I haven't played the shadowy guy yet. The other dudes aren't reborn. I don't know. Oh, we're just dead. Freaking Denathrius, huh? Only 12? How is that only 12? It looked like that was the left-hand side. Has he really only had 7 minions die? That can't be right. There's no way that's right. This deck's bad, by the way. I really don't like this deck at all. I thought it was going to be fun, and I thought we'd get a cool Basilisk, but that seems to be not happening ever. Okay. Oh, we got to do a giveaway, guys. We got to do a giveaway. Let's do a giveaway real quick. Have I only done 2 so far? 2 giveaways? Or have I done 3? I've only done 2, I think. Oh my god, we're behind. Maybe we'll do... Yeah, I only did 2. I'm behind. We're gonna do 2 right now then. We're gonna do, oh crap, what's the keyword? No, we don't want that. And we're gonna do hashtag Drakuru because of that crazy high roll he just had. Hashtag Drakuru. Type hashtag Drakuru in chat if you want to enter to win a standard bundle courtesy of Blizzard. And I'll pick 2 winners this time. 2 winners. So, because I'm behind pace. And then I have 1 more code left after that. So, I guess we'll do, I mean, we're kind of wrapping things up here. I was going to do a priest video, but that was just too boring. We did mage, we did hunter, we did warlock. We haven't really done warrior, but boy, does it just not seem that exciting either. Priest and warlock, the decks just feel kind of bad. Demon hunter, I think, is broken. Like literally broken. Like it's not working. Death Knight we can't play. We did rogue, we did paladin, we did mage, we did hunter. The one thing we haven't really played much is Shaman, which we've seen him play it a lot. It looks pretty fun. But I don't really know if I want to... I was only going to stream about 2.5 hours of Hearthstone today, so we're pretty much at the end of that time frame. I don't really desperately need another video. I don't know what to do, in other words. Maybe I could do some of that druid with Nadox, but... it seems kind of not that fun either. Wanted to play the like non-aggro-y decks as much as I could. Hunter and a mage are a little bit, well, mage more combo, hunter more aggro-y. Rogue we played a fair bit. I think I got enough games for rogue. That was really fun. Clark says play some shaman. Okay. Sure. First though, we're gonna draw the winner of the giveaway. The winner, or 2 winners of the giveaway, excuse me. The 2 winners. How do why isn't this? Oh, manage, there we go. The 2 winners of the giveaway for Drakuru and 2 standard bundles courtesy of Blizzard is, I have 0 deaths IRL and Mahan HS1. Mahan and I have 0 deaths. Congratulations, you are both the winners. Mahan, I'm whispering you first. Mahan HS, hey, you won. Here is your code. And also, I have 0 deaths IRL. I'm whispering you next. Hey, you won. Mahan says TYVM. Thank you very much. I have 0 deaths. You may have 0 deaths, but you have 1 prize. Congratulations. So one final, one code left, guys. 1 code left. We'll do it in about, well, I don't know, 15, 20, 30 minutes. Just see how long these games go and if I want to play much more Shaman. I have 0 deaths says cheers. Thanks, 0 deaths. Alrighty. Alrighty. Okay. These seem good early game plays. I don't know if we want the Harkener in the early game or not. I haven't played the second enough to know the mulligans really, but Null Evolve is not great with the with Frozen Throne in the pool, right? Just turning into 8/8s all the time is kind of boring. I mean, it's not bad. Value trade turn into 8/8s, totally fine, but my hair seems really bouffanty today. I like it. I like when it's big and bushy. Out of context, Regis is just gonna be the best channel in the world. Yeah, I think we're gonna play some Marvel Snap after this. Yes, that's the plan. Probably not too much, but a couple hours, I think. Tomorrow I might actually commit quite a bit of time to Marvel Snap because Tuesday is the expansion launch, and probably for Tuesday we'll be all in on Hearthstone and stuff. We'll want to be... Yeah, I think 4 health is actually a fairly awkward shape for this Warlock deck. I think we're gonna do this. It's just a Yeti, you know, turn 2 Yeti kind of thing, but yeah, I don't think it's easy. Okay, never mind. It's really easy for them to deal with this. Yeah. I mean, he lost 5 healing, right? Just to deal with that. I think we're okay with that trade. That seems fine to me. Ooh. Big boys in the house. Okay. Probably gonna have to dump a Piranha soon. From the other side, it's really what we're looking for here soon. We do suspect he'll eventually get like a good board. After, you know, it's gonna take him a while to find his ooze maybe, but... Shadows, great target there to discard. Yeah, free. Totally free. Just play 1 Piranha to keep hand size available, but otherwise... hold on to those. Harkener on 5 seems awesome. Don't really see our biggest payoff cards yet, but we can snowfall through their boards a little bit and just hang out. Full-blown evil, sure, that's fine. Harkener feels pretty good. Both halves of these having taunt does feel better than I expected. I don't know how many decks will care about that, but the front half having taunt has seemingly been a little more... Oh, okay, never mind. Harkener of Dread sucks. It's really bad. I immediately gave up on it. I hate it. So bad. It's the worst card. I love the art again. It's very, again, high contrast, good color. Looks like that may be drawn by the same guy who drew that other one too. I don't know. This looks almost hand painted. This might be from what's his name? The guy who did Glug and actually the like Corpse Rager. I think he did Raid Boss on Nixia as well. This is a good wave. Probably not the best, but this is a large portion of his threats. So I think it's okay. Do we want to put some fish in first or anything, I guess? Am I playing like a Farsight? Maybe 1 fish. Play a Farsight. Okay. Yeah. I don't actually have a spell for this bracing cold right now. Like, is this gonna hit a spell? It is. I'm a genius. It was kind of worth doing anyway. Just throw it away, because otherwise they were gonna hit that and I was gonna have the same result. Oh, dude, if only we could somehow get this battle cry, that'd be sick. High contrast popping color sounds like those awesome signature cards. Well, yeah. I mean, in theory, you can have contrast in black and white if the values are done right. But yeah, I don't know that those deliver. I think you're right. I don't think that's delivered on with the signature cards. They're still they actually read pretty muddy and pretty low contrast. Kind of a messy value set there. Magic Milky, thanks for the 35 months, man. Baby, all I want for Christmas is hair like Regis. Well, lucky for you, I'm selling some. You can go to hairlikeregis.com right now, and for a low price of $79.99 a month, I will send you my very own special Regis tonic. It's got all the gammonides you need to get your hair bigger and butterier. And it's only, I mean, $79.99 a month is basically a steal. That's honestly free. Who wouldn't want that sort of deal? So, hairlikeregis.com. Not a real website. Excuse me? I worked really hard on that. I don't think that's very nice of you to say. How dare you accuse my website of being an imposter? It's not sus at all. Oh, this actually still worked despite these being discounted. That's pretty unlikely and awesome. I made up the word gammonides. I was trying to think of a really fake, sciencey sounding chemically word. Gammonides. What does that mean? So suddenly From the Other Side got really good, right? Like, this was the kind of minion set that I think we needed to make it feel good. Oh, that whiffed because we devolved those guys. Yeah, cool. So I think we'll just trade in here, make sure things are dying, and then just From the Other Side, right? Oh, actually, we can't kill this. How many slots do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 4, 5. Oh, well, we can't play the Swarmer, unfortunately. Shoot. Okay, well, that feels worse. 3 is a good math breakpoint, though, for that. So I only have 5 spots and 5 minions. Depending on the summon and or death order, I may not have room for Drakuro to go off. Probably still worth it, though. We just gotta try, I think. What else are we gonna do? Drakuro's last. That seems like good news, right? Because the Piranha will die and create at least 1 spot. Oh no, it doesn't work that way, maybe. Never mind. You gotta have the open spot ahead of time. Okay. Kind of sad about that, but still, good stabilizing turn, I think, regardless. Still have some taunts left over, and we have another one of those coming, so. Oh, whoa! Oh, this came off the Undead guy. I was so confused where this came from. I thought something wacky happened with ordering, but that's normal. That's expected. So, I mean, we really got through. Hopefully here they're kind of one big wave of threats, and then honestly, I think, oh, that's a whoopsie. I also forgot. That's a whoopsie. Thank you for the free 8/8 though. I kind of forgot myself. Dream with me. That's a whoopsie. These things happen. All right. It's gonna be a pretty good full-blown evil anyway, really, right? It's not a bad turn despite the whoopsie. Still ahead on board, pushing 8, you know? I think you're happy with that. This is maybe not the best Drakuro. I think it's maybe not time for Drakuro just yet. You can't evolve him after hitting once. From the Other Side seems premature to me, right? Are we maybe just sort of taking our time here? Just saying chill. Not going crazy. I do want this in the deck for the for the from the other side though. This is a good turn. I think this was actually the right turn. I don't know if I have anything left for this guy, but he's just, you know, he's just annoying enough to be there and kind of be annoying a little bit. He's not as important on the from the other side, I don't think, as the 2/2, because that's got that nice guaranteed death rattle, and I don't know what this death rattle is going to pull for us now. Yeah, if Drakuru hit a Colossal, I think you would... Well, no, if I hit the butt, I wouldn't. If I hit the front half of the Colossal, I would. Get the back half, I think. I don't think the butts bring the things with them, but I think the things bring the... Okay, that's a sentence. I think he's kind of out of threats, right? I guess he has an Invincible left. That would be maybe a good board for the Primordial Wave if I want to be chill. Maybe this is just a good Drakuru, right? Do we evolve the Drakuru, or do we... I don't know. Do we just trade it in for another one of these, right? So we could do this as well. I think we just trade it in, right? I'm getting a giant guy out of it. It's not like I'm not getting a return on this investment. This guy's as good on average anyway, so. This one might be worth evolving since it's damaged. I'm definitely gonna run out of dudes. There we go. That's a big boy. Okay. I'm gonna run out of dudes, so. All right, good turn again. Yeah, this is going well. Yeah, I was also surprised they didn't print any locations. It seems really weird to me to make this celebrated new card type and then not revisit it in the next set. You might say, oh, they wanted to take a break from it. Okay, that's probably the logic, but that logic is sad to me. I don't know. I thought we'd see it like more immediately, you know? Like give us a nice, consistent, you know, if like weapons, you know? You expect to see weapons every set. I don't think you expect weapons to just like go away. Yeah, let's just trade. We're winning this on exhaustion right now. We don't need to do anything else. In fact, I think we just set the hero power up here too. Just grind out on hero power. We have obscene value compared to them. Just endless value, really. Maybe going for heal was better than 2/3s, but... Or damage in that case. Yeah, that's a sad one. Yeah, it could be mini set too, yeah. Locations are kind of like keywords? No, they're a brand new card type. We were told they would be less common than weapons, but more common than hero cards, if I recall. I think that was the stance. Less common than weapons to me does not imply zero, but I mean, zero is less than the number of weapons we got. Yes, that is indeed true, but you know, I would think maybe one or two here and there. I don't think we're gonna go right to zero, you know. Is this the last board we have to think about? I think there's still an invincible board to worry about, right? We haven't seen invincible, so I'm just wondering about from the other side now. Maybe Primordial Wave is for invincible. Honestly, like, do we even, like, what's the hurry? Just play an 8-drop and chill, I think, right? It's kind of like Netflix and chill, but for cool people. Right? Playing card games is way cooler, right?
Did that just...
Other silence, man. Those silences have been pretty clutch. There's the invincible. Okay, so this feels like finally the from the other side, and the invincible. I don't even think. Yeah, it's no undead on board. He might be out of undead, right? So let's actually evolve this just to clear the space. Well, actually, how many minions do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. None of these actually require board space, so never mind. This should be sufficiently winning us the game, right? Primordial Wave arguably probably does the same, but I think we're chill. When this guy dies, he will hopefully. Oh, that was a good snipe on the piranha, dude. Good hit. Cool. Yeah, let's evolve here. Oh, fun. Bonus minions. Cool. We love it. Does he have the natural Darkon left, or did it get played? I can't remember if it got like. I don't know where. There was one on board somehow, but I honestly don't know how. These are gonna feed my Denathrius, man. Denathrius loves eating whelps, as we've learned. Yeah, that's the natural Darkon, but it's just not relevant, right? Like it gets buffed, yeah, but who cares? He's just gonna die. Might have been better off mortal coiling the invincible. Maybe just fancy conceding here, but I would have had to push. Oh well, okay, same difference maybe. Alrighty. Is this lethal? Gonna add another pile of stuff. Well, certainly like this, it's lethal, right? Certainly, I think. Oh no, they can't attack. I'm an idiot. Well, it's still lethal, but not the way we meant. Ah, never mind. It's not. You know, whatever. I just wanted to bleed them out. Okay, don't worry about it. They can't attack you, idiot. I was thinking I was gonna trade them in afterwards like a fool. I spotted the lethal. All right, guys. I think I don't know if I'm actually gonna turn that into a video. Like I don't really care too much. Like I already got a good shaman video. We'll play more shaman, but it's just like the grind out value thing against a bad deck. I don't know how interesting that really was. Kuro was kind of cool, I guess. But anyway, I think we can call it there, actually.